have a tight end, your offense is man. We make no mistake about it. We think we are the most important position in football, and you're not going to convince me otherwise.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their quarterback. It's Jalen Hurts.
This is someone who just seems like every year they just get better and better, Mike, right? I mean, think back, whether it was Alabama to Oklahoma to being a Heisman finalist, going from a backup role to MVP candidate. His development has been fun to watch, and now he's universally considered one of the best all-around quarterbacks in the league, and if they want to leave here with a win, they're going to need him to be just that.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. In motion, the tight end, Uzomah. On play action, here's Hurts. This one to his big tight end, Uzomah. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc. And that's exactly what happened here.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 7th play of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. Hurts. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And that one shut down pretty quick.
Qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
He's going to run it. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll try and play with some pace early on. They'll run with Dowdle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Prescott now. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Back deep for the Eagles, Britton Covey. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The Eagles offense going to take over now for the second time. Here's the change of pace back. That's Kenneth Gainwell. He's got room to the 45. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball. And I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. In motion, Lamb. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll weave his way down close to that 1st down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down. Now Prescott. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. Not much there. A yard or 2 down to the 48. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down. They'll look to pick up the pace. Needing the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. On 2nd down, it's Dak. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And that's going to be incomplete. And forcing third down. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And third down coming up. Here's Prescott. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. Hurts going to hold on to this one. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. To throw is Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They need 8 as they come up for third down. And in motion is Brown. On third down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like, living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. The offense in hurry-up mode, pushing the pace. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. A throw on the move is caught. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
3rd and short. Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. You have to give them credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's going to tuck it and go. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A run with Barkley. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Hurts. And that is incomplete. John Dodson was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 3rd down. Now Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Here's Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Again, Hurts. Open receiver is Dodson. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal. Hurts. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles are out to a 10-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cowboys offense headed back to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Cowboys 1st down.
Now Dowdle. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. This offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get set.
2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And that is incomplete. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Oh, and now movement up front, trying to get the defense to jump. One of the offensive linemen moved instead. Here's Brian Anger now, as he is on to punt for Dallas. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. Devontae Smith and the rest of the Philly offense heading back onto the field. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early, and they'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. This one is caught by Dotson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
I think the defender thought he had himself a pick here, Mike. He saw that curl coming the entire way, but unfortunately for him, it was a curl and go. They took him deep. Leads to a huge pickup.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Throwing is Hurts. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. They'll try again here, second and 10. To throw is Hurts. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal. Man in motion is Smith. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss. On the handoff, this is Barkley. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Third and goal for Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. On fourth down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles will open up a 13-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Cowboys offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They find themselves down 13-0 here. As they try to get things started offensively, it's first and 10. His drive will start on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's second and 6. Prescott now. He'll tuck it and take off. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16. Throwing is Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. That's caught. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Up the middle they go. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 9. Now Prescott. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. In motion, the tight end, Uzama. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And he'll be brought down at about the 13-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Donovan Wilson will bring him down. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? A pistol snap back to Hurts. He's got his man. It's Smith. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Hurts. Now he'll run. Hurts will give himself up here at the end, but not before he picks up a 1st down. He'll drop to throw. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Open man, Devontae Smith. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Barkley. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple. Last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now Hurts. He'll try to run for it. Some determined running, but they're going to stop him short of the goal line. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Down a couple of scores now, 16-0, as they want to get going here. Drive starts 1st and 10. Dak to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A 1st down throw for Prescott. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. To the air again. Prescott lets it go downfield for Ferguson.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is caught! And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
That's good for a Cowboys.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he will dive into the end zone. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. The Cowboys get it back to within 9. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. On 2nd down, Hurts. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Hurts. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was...
Hurts will try it again. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control.
And he's in! Dallas Goedert! Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Ineligible receiver downfield.
You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Hurts again. Off he goes. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Hurts working in the pistol. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. To throw on second down is Hurts. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. Here's 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. On 4th down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Eagles going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Cavante Turpin on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. There's CeeDee Lamb heading back out there with the rest of his Cowboys teammates. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Dak to throw. That's down the field for Lamb. That's caught. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. And that's going to be intercepted by Darius Slay.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So we've hit halftime, and it's the visitors, the Eagles, out on top. As we'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios This is the Halftime Report. These two teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and C.D. Lamb set to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. And it'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And that is incomplete. Here's a 3rd and 10. Throwing is Prescott. Midfield.
That's good for the Cowboys.
That is Ferguson in motion.
At the 49-yard line.
Prescott on 1st down. That's down the field for Lamb. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again. Dak. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long. Again, Prescott to the air. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Tight end going in motion here. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Taking off, he'll try to get there. They get 18 yards on 4th down and a fresh set of downs.
That's almost unfair. I mean, 4th and a mile. You got nowhere to go with the ball. The quarterback's able to just tuck it down and pick it up with his legs. There's just not a lot of guys in the league that can make that play, and you can see a lot of those defenders hanging their heads saying, we know we just gave him one.
And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. They'll run with Dowdle. And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down, and this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting, but finally when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
A tight end in motion now. First down, Prescott. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
2nd down, Prescott. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Here's a run. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. We'll try and hurry to the line here. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. A dive, and he's in! Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Cowboys. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys have cut the deficit to 5. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Second down throw for Hurts. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. To return, it is Turpin. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The home team's offense and running back Rico Dowdle getting set for this next drive. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Now Dowdle. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. And it's also a 1st down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's going to look for the home run ball. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. On 2nd down, it's Dak. Taking off. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
I can tell you from firsthand, Mike, seeing it unfold, runs like this demoralize any defense. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much since the beginning of the game, and they have yet to find an answer for keeping him under wraps. He has run wild from that quarterback position.
Here's 1st and 10. In motion, Lamb. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Quinyon Mitchell up to make the stop. A carry here for Vaughn. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. From the shotgun, it's Dak. A throw on the move is caught.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Pistol now for Prescott. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a carry for Dowdle. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he's into the end zone yet again. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Dallas. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Go, get out there. Here we go, 46. 47.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Deron Bland, good coverage, and he gets his hands on that one. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. And as we go through the highlights, no shortage of touchdowns today. 3 trips to the end zone in this one. The combination of the power, the speed, everything on display, and the defense has seen it all. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Tight end on the move left. His drive will start on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. They send the tight end in motion. To throw is Dak. He's going to run it. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Tight end motioning left. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They bring the tight end in motion. Back to throw is Prescott. He'll get this out to his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up fourth down.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
This one is hooking, and he missed it. No good, wide to the left. And this lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. The open receiver is Dotson. He's to the 15, and he will go all the way. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Eagles. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. On the return, here's Turpin. Strong. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll begin here on the ground. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Prescott now. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. He's got it! And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
44 yards. And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
That is Ferguson in motion. Dak going to throw it here on first down. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's Prescott. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down. Hurts to the air on 1st down. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Man in motion is Smith. Into space at the 45. He's inside the 30. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Hurts to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Kenneth Gainwell. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The home team... From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Play fake. Prescott. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal. Now it's Hurts. Good blocking, and he's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles tack on one more to their lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Short kick taken at the 17. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. That's down the field for Lamb. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Prescott. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. They'll try and go up tempo here as they hustle to the line.
First and 10.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
On third down, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That one, downfield for Cooks. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on fourth and long will end up in a turnover on down. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll run. It's Barkley. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. Mike McCarthy not happy with that call, and he has thrown the challenge flag. What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right. But it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge doesn't change the official's decision. They're going to keep the spot right where it was. On first and 10, it's Barkley. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here, second and 10. Running from the pistol with Barkley. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Dotson, the man in motion. The play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences.
Still third down.
The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Hurts. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. On fourth down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. So now this team's offense ready to see what they can do. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And Whether it's missing these big shots downfield.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it's going to bring up fourth down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs. First and 10. A run with Barkley. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Well, lost this one.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Now Barkley. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield. On third down, they'll go with Saquon. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. In a game that was expected to be a cakewalk, pretty much turned out that way. Their class just much the best in this one as they cruise to an easy road victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Arlington.